We're building the deck. Please leave a comment. So I'll try to jump over here and read the comments when I can. But please throw me a thumbs up if you like this content. I usually do car content, but we're gonna try this out and see how it goes over. I got a little bit of this deck built already. Let's see if I can zoom out. No, I'm gonna back up a little bit. Got that bit of it done. Alright, so I gotta dig along the front of this slab to put this old 15-foot board in, because it's gonna be in the dirt there anyway, and this was up on a fence and it's only a couple years old. It might look bad, but it's not that bad. Once I get this upright along the slab, then I'm gonna have to run some 2x4s this way, and I'm gonna do one up here on top of the slab, and then we might have to do some more stringers, but we'll see. We'll get a little further down the road before we decide that. We'll see what kind of support we got on the boards. Gotta get a drink. I'm gonna start shoveling, so I gotta get a little drink in. Anybody watching? Oh, we got 2 people watching. Cheers. I'm just starting. I gotta put this board in here. I gotta dig a little bit off the top there along the front of that slab. Leave a comment, say hi, how you doing? Subscribe. We usually work on cars and do car content, but I'm building a deck, so why not? Figured I'd give it a shot, see what you guys think. You know, maybe it's entertaining, maybe it's not. So I'm gonna get to it. I'll come over and look at the comments every now and then, but talk amongst yourselves, please. Enjoy. Have one on me. A Red Bull, of course. An adult beverage. I'm putting this board in here, standing it up straight. I already cut it to length. Low enough down here. See if we got anybody watching. What we got? How you guys doing? Leave a comment. I'm getting ready to put this board in here, right along the front of the slab there. Leave a comment. I'll come over and check every now and then. Say hi. So I think it's already cut deep enough over there. Oh, I'm gonna spill my Red Bull. maybe I'll zoom you guys in so you can actually kind of see what's going on. Let's see if I can get this thing to zoom here. Or maybe I'll get you just closer to the action. How about that? Oh. Oh, I gotta get the tripod. So it's already cut enough down on the one side. I just have to get a little bit more off the top over here and get that dirt from out behind it, out from behind it. You know, this dirt here is getting in the way. So I'll dig that out. Or put my hand. There we go. Alright, so you just gotta go down a lot further. A lot further right there. Probably like that much more. Closer. See if we can. Dirt out of there. Let me cut it down over there. There. A couple more spots. What do you guys think? Boring? Any comments? Hey. How you doing, Helen? Appreciate you commenting. You're my #1 fan. Hey, yeah. So I'm digging in front of the slab here to get this board propped up in there. I gotta run some boards between, you know, here, kind of like that down there. But I need to get a board in here, so I have to tap in every spot with the anchors. I did want to tap in with the anchors in a couple spots so it's tied in good and permanently, but can dogs smile? Add a question. Okay. How you guys doing? Give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys watching. Give it a thumbs up. I'm putting this board in, building a deck. You guys can't really even see the deck, but I didn't want to get too far away from what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to install this board along the front of the slab there. Gotta dig it down a little further. And I got a light, so even when it gets dark, we'll be able to see. like the form for the slab was probably a 2x4, so the cement's coming out probably right there where we need to be. Don't break it. Whew. It is super humid here in Ohio. I am sweating so bad. It's just pouring off me. Hot. I was hoping it would cool off this evening. Not be too bad. Lord. Woo. Oh, I gotta get my back rest. Let me go this way. Woo. Is that the same way? Yeah. Go the opposite way, use the other muscles. Not very coordinated this way, but won't be digging much longer. There is a root right here, of course. You guys probably want to see that. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, yeah. Big guy. Oh, I just love roots. Love a root. Those are so much fun. Hey guys, I appreciate all the thumbs up. Say hi. Usually do car. We're gonna go get a closer look at this this obstacle I have to cut out. It shouldn't take long. All right, but we usually do car content, but I'm building this deck and I figured why not. All right. Oh, going down. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to dig that out of there. That's probably not a very good view. Yeah, I gotta dig that out of there. See, it's going right under the slab. My board needs to go down to about there. So, I'll cut that out real quick. Take a drink of my Red Bull. Say hi to everybody. Now's your chance to say what's up. Hey Helen, appreciate you saying hi. Yeah, you're number one. You are number one. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna take a drink and then I'll cut that out. Get you a little closer, maybe. Cause it's right here. I had to go at it left-handed or something. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright. Yeah, alright, you guys can see it. I'm about to dig that out with a pickaxe. Enjoy. Here I come. Look out. Oh, there it is. Think I can get it one shot? 5. All right. I'd show off and end up taking a big chunk out of the slab, trying to show off, like anybody cares. Ooh, I can cut a root in half. All right, no more root. I do think it needs to get cut down a little bit though, because I think they used a 2x4 for the form, but we're a little higher than a 2x4, so. All right, let's try to get it in there. This dirt out of the way. What do you guys think? Anybody watching? Any ideas? I'm going at it. This board has to go up against the slab. All right, so right now I'm trying to get the dirt away from the front of the slab so I can fit this board up against it. Got to get in, you know, got to fit it in between here. It goes under the edge. It goes down that edge. So, got to run the, I don't think I got to do too much more digging, but I got to get that dirt out of the way. All right, I'm done messing with the camera, sorry. Say hi, what's up guys? I really appreciate any comments. We usually do car content. Hey RF, how you doing? Speakers 04. Your profile picture looks pretty good. From the, you know, from what I can see in that little image. But hey, we're gonna put that board in. I need to do more doing and less talking. Alright, we'll talk about. Got a hammer around here somewhere. I don't need a hammer. Ooh, my hammer's big. We'll check this and see if it's level. It should be. Because if it's butted up against the bottom of both of these boards and it's straight, it should be level because both ends are level. And then we'll anchor it. I got some tap cons, so we'll drill through the wood in a couple spots, and then we'll run tap cons into the front of the slab, which is like just like a metal screw. Say hi, guys. Give me a thumbs up. I'm sweating my butt off here in Ohio. The humidity must be 102 or something. If that's even possible. I appreciate you guys watching. We usually do automotive content, but I'm giving this a shot. See if anybody's interested to see it. See if I can zoom out here. I don't get it. All right, zooming out. There we go. All right, now you can kind of see what's going on. All right, we just got done putting in this we're doing this on the cheap too, so that's why you see like some used materials and like maybe unconventional building techniques, because we're just you know, just doing, you know, when you're working with what you got, which is an old slab and a new, you know, I just put in that pavers over there, trying to make this all nice and level, and the deck's gonna do that for us. So next thing I'm going to be doing is leveling that board out, drilling holes through it, and putting some tap cons. I'll show you what a tap con is. Basically, it's just a screw that's made to go into cement. You get a cement drill bit. I'll show you that. Got it right here. Alright, so yeah, this is a tap con. Oh well. Yeah, that's what the brand label. You get these at Home Depot, and it's basically it's just like it's got like a 5/16 drive, and it's just a gnarly tough screw to, you know, go maybe anchor a board to a piece of cement. And this here is the bit that you get with it. So you get, like, you know, the corresponding bit for the corresponding tap con. And so I don't know, maybe this will just drill right through the board. I guess I'll try that. I'll just throw this in the drill and see if I can go straight through the board into the concrete. And what you usually do is you'll mark it, you have to go so deep to get the proper penetration for the length of your tap con. I tape them off, that's why it's got tape on it. So we'll get you in there real close. So since we're doing that, basically now, I'll get you guys in there real close. Alright, we're low to the ground. But we're going to be over here working. I reckon. Bye, Cracky. Alright, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, I gotta hit the button here. Let's see. And my dog might come out the doggy door. You'll get to see that. If you guys like dogs, I like dogs. They're so cute. It's a Boston Terrier. Does anybody like Boston Terriers? Anybody got a dog? Let me know. Do you got a dog? Alright, so yeah. We're gonna drill through this into that and anchor it so it can't move. Pretty simple. Hey, what's up, Mike? Appreciate it. Hey, man. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, usually do the car content, but we're trying something different today. I figured why not, building a deck, so why not? Maybe somebody will want to watch it. But hey, one of my subscribers, I appreciate your support, man. Trying to grow this thing, and everybody counts big time. Whether it's a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, comment, all of it. Big time help, so appreciate all of it. And not the usual content, but hey. Alright, so I don't know if that tap con bit is going to drill through this, but we'll try it. Let me show you one of these tap cons. Looks like you got 3. We're using 3. So 1, 2, 3. But they're thick enough to go through the board, and about 1.5 inches into the slab. So, the 2x4 is in like that space, and then this bit here is in the slab. So we'll do 3. We'll do 1 here, and 1 here. But first, we're gonna go down this with a level and just make sure it's close to level, or just make sure it is level. We might have to bucket up, put something underneath it. But it's pretty much jammed up against the bottom of these boards. I'm not used to talking so much. Alright, let's get the level. Make sure we're level. Hide over here. Try to keep all my tools in the bucket, so you don't get too spread out. Alright, we're about 15 feet, so we can do every 5, 5, 10, right? Well, we'll go something like that. 5 off this end, 5 off this. Yeah. All right, it's great. I mean, you probably don't believe me, but here, I'll show you. Oh! This mat is not very stiff. I'll get you in there so you can see it. Yeah. I'll go check it. Check it in a different spot. Alright, I had to fix that. That's not cool. I know you guys aren't trying to go for the merry-go-round. I'm going to try to lock you guys in here somehow real quick, so bear with me. Get you jammed up in here so you don't flop around or something like that. Alright, there we go. Do that. Alright, I hope that's better. I really do hope that's better. Alright, so I'm going to go down the other end and make sure it's level. But it's going to be. See, it's up against that board, so it's perfect. Alright, so we'll just measure out the distance. Divided by 3. You guys still there hanging out? Sorry. Alright, yeah, we're going to measure the distance here. We'll just divide by 3, and then we'll throw 3 of them tap cons in real quick. Now it's like 14 something. 14.9. So we got 7 and a half, 7, 7.3, 7.4 and a half. Oh no, hold on, we need to do it by 3 sticks. Hold on, if it's basically 15, it's 5, 10, right? Yeah. Alright, we'll do 1 every 5 feet. There. And there. No, that don't work out. What is it? 3, 6. No, 4, 8, 12. Yeah. 4, 8, 12. That looks much more even. Kind of. What we're 12, 13, 14, 3 feet from that end, 4 feet from that end. Right. I mean, eyeballing is just as good, right? Don't need to be no exact number. I'm just gonna eyeball it. All right, I'm about to drill this thing. We know it's level. See how good this goes through a board. Oh, not good. Not good. I'm not doing that. Alright, we'll go get a drill bit. Should we use this one? Should we use that one? No, we'll go get a drill bit that fits this. It's like a 3/6 or a 1/4 inch. Alright, hang with me. I'll go get one real quick. Oh, look, there's my Boston Terrier. You get to see my Boston. I'm gonna move the light. Alright. You know they're looking right at you. Yeah. Well, I don't know if he wants to be a YouTube star. But, you know, if you saw him, you saw him, right? Say hi. Throw a thumbs up. What do you think of that guy? It looks like a caveman, don't he? Appalachian? Duck Dynasty? Come on. I know you guys got something good. What do you think of the Boston? Odie! What's up, man? What's up? What's up, dog? What's up? Come on, get in there. Still fairly new. This building here I did last summer, so the dog had to warm up to that over the winter time. And we got a smaller dog, and it was, you know, I think people underestimate the challenge of getting the dogs to use this, like Abby. Look at Abby use it. Hi, Abs. She's much smaller, and the other dog's much larger, so finding the best height position for it was not just the easy thing to do. So right, the one dog, the big dog, wanted to jump through it, which was bad because you had to put it up high, because, you know, if he wants to jump through it, he's going to hit his back up here. But, you know, the higher you get it than that little dog, I mean, she's having trouble. So the sooner you get the deck in here to raise this height up out here, that's going to help that for a little Abby dog. She's an off-roading machine. You going to do some off-roading, Abby? You going to climb the hill? Huh, Abs? She's old. I mean, she's like 14 or 15. But she's doing good. She's a happy dog. I mean, she's acrobatic for her age. No doubt. Alright, I don't know. You guys like tomato plants? Getting off subject. We've had a couple red tomatoes so far. Alright, now back to the project. I got my drill bit. I got my little 1/4-inch drill bit that I'm going to use to make the hole in this fricking board, because obviously a Tapcon bit is not made to drill through wood. Alright, so I'll give her a go. Doesn't need to be perfect. This drill's messed up. Look, it goes the wrong way. See it? Righty-tighty, 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 righty-tighty. Oh, come on. Oh, it ain't doing it. Yeah, it is. God, it's got a personality. Alright, right about here, I think we said. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What the hell? Jeez, this dog. Excuse my language. Man. That's one dog bit. Cut my finger. I don't know how. You guys able to see that? Right there? Where I put the hole. I'm sorry, I know I told you I was going to get that to stop. Sorry about that. I don't know what I got to do to get that to stop. Oh, she's going to go through it. You gonna go through it, Eddie? I gotta quit messing with it. Alright, I'm gonna throw that Tapcon, or I'm gonna drill for that Tapcon now. Oh! I'm gonna need the trusty hammer drill for that. I forgot. How could I forget? Whenever you're running a Tapcon, whenever you're running a cement drill bit, it's gotta be an impact driver, or else you are gonna be there all day. So that's right inside here. Let me go get it. You know I do. Oh, I need a chuck. Do I have a chuck out here? I think I do, I do. I threw all my little bits and stuff in here. Dump it. Chuck. I should just use that bit. I will. Well, I need a plug. Gotta have my electricity pack. Ugh. What you guys doing? Say hi. Who's the last? Mike was the last one to say hi. I really appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Any support you can show is greatly appreciated. This is not the normal type of content that we do here at Automotive Mayhem, obviously, but this is the project at hand, and I figured I'd share it. Maybe we'd have fun together. You never know. Alright, so, drill this thing. This drill's probably 30 years old. I got two of them. They were my dad's. They are my dad's. That's the hammer setting. Alright, so it's got like a little hammer here, and there's a drill. I don't know, it's a little worn out. Like I said, this thing's 30 years old, but it's a skill. This thing is badass. It's fast, it's got plenty of torque. Alright, let's do it. Hammer drill time. Hammer time! Hammer time! Take that back. Had it tightened on the wrong part of the chuck, or the wrong part of the Ohio, so humid. Where you guys from? Share where you're at. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes here in Ohio like I'm in Louisiana. Oh gosh, I put on so much bug spray. I'm so sticky and sweaty, it's disgusting. Alright, like I said, hammer time. I'm gonna get to it. Throw me a thumbs up, will you please? Thank you. Hear it? Alright, so we're gonna eyeball how much deeper we gotta go. So, alright, That board can get pushed up against that. So, gotta go that deep through the board, and then this deep into concrete, which I guess all you gotta do is go like that. Yep, the red mark. Duh. I just hope I had to keep tightening this chuck. Running a hammer drill through cement is not the easiest thing to do, so look at me like I'm a wimp or something. Get some of this dirt blown in my machine. Got like another inch to go. I've already gone about an inch. Give myself a little break. Anybody want to watch that? Probably not. Here, we'll give you a different perspective so you can actually see what's going on. Alright. We are trying to get that freaking drill and that Tapcon bit into the slab. Alright, so here we go. Which way is going to be the best thing? I need a new mount, people. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll just get to it. Try to use my leg. Not gonna happen, people. It's a rock or something. Let's just go in next to it. What a pain. here. Let's go here or something. Stay towards the top. Where the cream is, so we're not drilling through half-inch size rocks. Alright, I'm convinced that's deep enough. God, what a pain in the ass that is. Alright, I'm gonna feel good running this Tapcon in though. I gotta get my impact driver. I'll be back. And a little socket set. Oh, that's around the front. I guess I could take you guys with me. I'll take you with me, why not? I'll just take you off the... I don't want to end up pushing any buttons though. I'm taking you with me, don't panic. Alright, oh, almost lost you there. Lost you there, tripod. Alright, so we're going to get the impact driver. Man, that's a pain in the ass. Do we got a flash? Let me see if we got flash. I don't think we can do. I don't know if we can do a flash for very long. Because you know that'll kill the battery. Alright, come on, let's go. Say hi. Appreciate if you guys drop me a thumbs up. Subscribe. You know, we usually work on cars, but it just happens to be the project today. You know, we usually work on that. You guys want to see the cars? I'll give you a tour. Got the Buick Skylark covered up. Convertible. Got the first and second gen Cadillac CTS 1500 Chevrolet, 2 silver Chrysler minivans, an S10, and a Buick Verano. And not to mention, I don't know if any of y'all can make that out. Oh, you might be able to make that out. Somebody let me know, what is that? What is that peeking at you right now? Is it a snake? Is it a python? Is it a slithery snake? No, alright. Yeah, we come out here for this thing. What size did I say it was? 5/16, 3/8? What was it? Okay, we got a 5/16 right here. I bet it is that size, 5/16. It ain't 3/8, that's too big. We'll bring this is a 5-point. See, that's got less points. See, that's a 12-point. That'll end up stripping that, especially with the impact driver. So we'll stick to using the 5 points. We'll take the set with us. Um, just in case we got the size wrong. Alright. Gotta latch the fence, you know what I mean? Can't have the dogs getting out. But there's a rabbit. Y'all see the rabbit? Yeah, what's up, dog? I mean, rabbit. What's up, rabbit? What's up, rabbit? Alright, we better get back to work. Actually, we don't have to. What's the rush? No rush. Never in a rush. Got plenty of time to sit and enjoy nature for a moment. I actually saw a little tiny one of these guys today. You know what they say about rabbits. They know how to multiply. Alright, so we'll go, we probably need to plug you guys into the charger just to make sure you're good. Alright, so now we can run that one Tapcon in. You know what, I think I'm going to get you on. Hey, let me know, are you guys cool with, no, I don't know, horizontal shot sucks. I know that sucks. Oh yeah, well, will that work for that? Is it him? I just dumped my Red Bull out. Oh, that is a terrible foul. I just leaned over and dumped that out. What's up, guys? Say hi. Anybody like the Juneberry? What do you guys think of that? We're working on the little construction project out here. I'm getting ready to put in this Tapcon through this hole. Where's the hole? It's that one on the left. And I got my my impact driver. So let's do that right now. It's a one-handed job, really. It is. The board's already good to go. We just want to make sure that we do push this board in. It'll pull itself in, to be honest, but we'll push it in with our toe. And then watch it pull this thing tight. We might come back and tighten it some more, but we'll leave it like that for now. Let's check it again for level. And just to make sure it didn't move on us or something. And if it didn't move, it probably isn't going to move. No, it ain't. It did not move. That bubble's not easy to see on camera. Alright, yeah. So we'll put another one in right here. Hey everybody, say hi. It's not our normal, it's not what we usually do for content, but we wanted to try something different. So let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to get your tripod set up here. I think there's grass stuck in it. Make sure I'm not pushing any buttons. Alright. So I'm going to put in this next Tapcon, which is right here. set up for the last time. The light seems to be in a good position. You guys seem to be in an alright spot. Yeah, we're gonna be working right there. So alright, so we'll need this to run the Tapcon in when we're done. We're gonna need this to drill a hole through the board. You guys can't even see it. This is for the Tapcon. This is to drill a hole through the board. Put a hole through the cement. Alright, let's do it. Check it for level. And you can see the reason I'm doing this is because this end of the board is lower than the slab. Well, it's perfectly level with the slab. This end seems to be a bit high, so the slab kind of falls off here at the crack. So this don't have to be in no perfect position. We do want to go towards the top so we stay away from the big gravel. I have enough cord. I appreciate you guys watching, man. Throw me a thumbs up if you can. If you guys are watching, throw me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Got the hammer drill. I feel like that tape got pushed up. I don't know. I don't know if I have to go that deep. Ooh, hot. Yeah, I gotta go deeper. Yeah, I ain't nowhere near deep. I gotta go like quarter inch deeper. So I can keep the bugs off me long enough. Definitely a rock. We might have to drill another hole. Man, this is the second time we've done this move. Tired of fighting for the hole. The second one we drilled over there took 2 seconds. Tired of giving up. Starting over. Maybe the bit's shot. I don't know, it goes through part of it pretty good. Blowing with dust in my eyes. I can't believe there's still a tip on that after doing that. Whew. Yeah, I guess hard work ain't really good entertainment. Oh well, we'll keep at it. Appreciate you guys watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you are. This isn't our usual content. We're working on cars. But we're real thorough in everything we do and try to get good video of what's going on. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, please subscribe. We're not limited to working on cars. We will do it all because we are always doing it all anyway. So why not record it? Why not bring you guys along for the journey and all the crazy stuff that you could learn if you watched every now and then. That's how I watched, or that's how I learned a lot of the stuff I do, by watching guys on YouTube. Alright, here's the TapCon. God forbid this isn't level. Okay, it's level. That's good. Once you got the hole drilled, this is the cake part. Right, beautiful. Alright, we got one more to do. Got one more to do down there. Man, I'm sorry. I need to change how I got this thing set up. I know how to. Hold on, you guys are about to go upside down for a second. Or, no, that ain't gonna be a good idea. Well, I wouldn't keep you upside down, but... this thing don't want to hold a right angle. Alright, I almost got you guys in your spot, so just bear with me. Quit moving you here in just a second. Alright. Yeah, that's all ready to go. God, that thing is so weak. Alright, last TapCon. Down here, we'll move down. Man. Alright, so this is what I've learned from the TapCons, fellas. If you go in 50% of the way and that thing stops, just stop and go to another spot, because man, it's amazing. It goes through the rest of the slab like lickety split, but man, you hit that rough spot and you are not going to get through it. So if you are running a TapCon or running a bit through concrete, if you get halfway through and it slows down, just move. Just do yourself a favor. Alright, what am I going to do here? Alright, one more to go. I'm going to run this Tapcon in right there. I need to plug you guys into the charger. I don't want to lose you guys. All right, hold on, bear with me. I'll have some action going in just a second. I'm plugging you in so you don't die on me. All right, we got you juiced up. All right, time to get this drill in action. Everyone knows about a Tapcon and running a bit into cement. That's always fun stuff. We got our impact driver here to run the bit in, and we got a regular drill bit to go through the wood board because the Tapcon bit for cement does not go through a board very good. All right, let's get to it. Alright, do that because this bit does not like to drill through wood. This is a hammer drill, meant for going through cement. Alright, so if this slows down on me halfway, I'm just going to stop and move. This drill's about had enough. I was gonna move, didn't I? Did I say that? I think I said that. Oh, man. Hard to get me to stop once I start. It's like, so committed. Oh, foot cramp. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I went right in there. But they all go like that. Son of a bitch. Excuse my language. Oh, God, that is not... Oh, I almost lost my Tapcon. That is painful. That is not... Alright, so we got through. You see how I should have moved? You see how long it took me to do that second one? That's why I should have just moved on the first one as soon as it slowed down. Alright, we're gonna run this in. It'll take 2 seconds. Glory, glory. All that for this. Oh. We are level still. That is good. Because if we weren't level at this point, I don't know what we would do. Whew. Where you guys from? Who's watching? All right. Now we got a good solid surface to screw our deck boards to, or at least a part of the deck board. We're gonna step back now and get a better perspective on the whole project. I'm actually moving up here now, further up on the slab, where I'm gonna need more Tapcons. And I don't think I have any. I might have some short ones. The short ones might actually work. We'll see. I have to see how long they are. I don't have to see any. I'm gonna look at them right now, and I'll know. Oh, they're like 1.5 inches. If this is thick enough to go through a 2x4 and into a piece, oh, I can drill halfway through the slab or halfway through the board to get this to go a little deeper. You know, go halfway through the board to anchor it. That's what we'll do. Because it's not thick enough to go through the whole board. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I need a chunk of board. Let me move this light back and get you guys in a better spot. I can unplug the drill here. I'm gonna get... oh yeah, alright, we'll get you guys... We'll get you rigged up so nobody will... or so nothing will come unplugged or get pulled or anything. Alright, let me get you guys up here tall and proud. Alright, got you up off the ground here. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna move you back so we can see what's going on here. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, well, next we're going to be moving up onto the slab, drilling our mount for the end of the board that's close to the building. And that is another 15-foot board that we have over here in the yard, which you may or may not be able to see. Man, I just need to get the tripod with the legs even. I think that's going to be a better idea. Hey, hey, you're still there. Good deal, good deal. So I'm still alive. Still, thank God. Alright, fellas. I'm going to have to hold on to that every time I move you. Alright, my board's right over here. Try to get you in a spot so you can watch me bring this board over, you know what I mean? It's right there. So we'll go get it. It's a big board. I mean, look at this thing. big board. Alright, we need it over here though. Alright, yeah. I don't know if we actually need that one there. Yeah, I guess we do need that one there. Alright, sorry for leaving you guys hanging. I'm like trying to make my plan here. Forgetting that you guys are with me. Sorry. We will not do that again. I won't forget about you no more. I didn't forget about you, I'm just kidding. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do that real quick. I guess we're gonna abandon the Charger for a minute here so we got a little bit more freedom. Alright, we're working. We're gonna be working. Oh, I can't put you looking at the light. So we're gonna be working all along this board here. Right along the house. We'll be putting some tap cons through it. Keep sending you guys on that damn ride. Sorry about that. I need to get some better mounts. I'm not a professional by any means. So hey, I'd appreciate any support for this channel. You know, we're growing. We usually do automotive content, but you know, we're working on the porch today. So I figured I'd bring you guys along and see what you guys think. So please, if you guys like this kind of content and want to see more, subscribe. Here, I'm trying to adjust you guys. And comment. I'm trying to get this thing balanced so it doesn't want to do that. I'm gonna lock the screen button. I appreciate any comments, any thumbs ups. I mean, those are all big time. You know, I'm getting... Those are big time. So please support any way you can. Thumbs up. I'm gonna go ahead and start working now, but any support, comment, thumbs up, share, subscribe. We usually do car content, but we're not limited to that because we're always doing something around here. It's always mayhem, whether it's Automotive Mayhem or Work on the Damn Yard Mayhem. It's always some mayhem. I mean, I have unlimited projects and content to share. I mean, I could record all day long. So I'll quit yapping and I'll get to it. You guys can see what I'm working on here. Whoa. So I have to cut this board to length here. And I'll get the circular saw out. I need this end of the board to actually be a little short on the distance because my board has warped. Can't just bump this up against it, so got a gap down there where I want the board to be, where I'm about to go move it there, and then I'll mark this, fit it down in here, and then when I go down to that end, I'll be able to push this board on that end. I'll be able to push this one, well, on that end this way, and screw it into the end of the board and hold it straight where it needs to be, because it's gotten wet and it's not anchored to the concrete, and it kind of warped a little bit. So we'll probably end up putting anchors in this and that all the way across in a few places. So I'm gonna walk down the other end. I don't know what I can do to tighten this thing up. Is there something? I got to do something about this mount, guys. I'm sorry. It must have like a screw in it or something, because it is super dumb loose. I don't know how I'm gonna get you guys mounted up. Maybe that. Alright, here, I'm about to try to move you guys to a better tripod, because this is really getting on my nerves. Yeah, I'm about to move you guys, so bear with me. Bear with me, please. Alright, I'll try to get you on this guy here. Here. Going like this. That's not going to work, is it? That's not going to work. That's not going to work. It'll work like this. Alright guys, I'm trying to get you set up. Give me 2 seconds. Just gotta switch you over real quick. Hey, if you guys have got the patience to hang around, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. I know watching somebody mess with their camera to get it right. What's it say? I hope you put tar tape on the bottoms of the boards touching concrete or rot outs. They're pressure treated boards, and so they're good to touch the ground for 10 years. You can look up pressure treated boards, and that's what it'll tell you. So I think we're going to be all right. But I appreciate any advice you guys got, because I'm sure you guys got lots of good. Except I don't know, every time I touch the screen, it zooms in. How do you zoom out? It's like I can't keep zooming out, it just keeps zooming in. Alright, now I'm putting you on the tripod. I just have to adjust it. Uno momento. Will it work? I don't know if it's gonna work. That is still too loose. Hold on, I'm almost done. Just gotta tighten this up. No return. Alright, now that thing is super tight. I don't think it can get any tighter. I'll probably never be able to get it undone. Alright, here we are. We're on a new mount, and this one is much more stable. You are not going to go flying now, people. Alright, so yeah, that's as zoomed out as we can get. And we're looking at these boards over here along the house, but I'm cutting it here, so this is where you guys want to watch, because this is where I'm about to be. Alright, I'm going to just take this and get you guys looking right at the action. What do you say? What do you know? What's it say? Not concrete. I build decks for a living. Just saying. Yeah, I'm saying that the boards are pressure treated. Lumber is pressure treated. It's good. It's weather tech boards. They're good to be outside touching the ground wet for 10 years. That's why you get pressure treated lumber, because it's good for being wet. And I mean, yeah, it's gonna rot out eventually, but like in 10 years, I'll just build a new deck. I'm not gonna be living here in 10 years, dude. Not worried about it. So, but I appreciate the advice. All right, so I'm gonna get this board where I want it from down this end, and then I'm gonna mark it here, and I'll get this circular saw out. Well, I don't have to get it out; it's already out. I'm just gonna lickety split, mark it, and cut it. It'll take 2 seconds. I just found a spring and a bolt. What is that there? Oh, it come out of one of the boards or something. I just found this on the ground. Like, what the hell? Alright. I'm gonna go down here and check my end. Half inch. We'll leave a half inch. Got a half-inch gap down there. Half-inch gap on the board down there. So I cut this to length, attach it, anchor it, and then I can push the board in on that side, and it'll straighten it out. Handy square. The pen works good. Doesn't have to be perfect in this scenario because it's actually not touching the board down there. So I'll just plug this thing in. Probably thinking that blade's dull as hell, and you'd be right. I guess I can get that under there, that'd be good. Alright, that's as close as it needs to be. We'll just square it up with that corner. And we'll drill halfway through it so that our tap con goes into the concrete. And I'll bring you in close so you can see what I'm talking about here. Got to get up close and personal for this one, because I'm gonna drill halfway through this board on top, and that's gonna get me close enough to the concrete slab so I can put that tap con in. All right, see this big old thing? Well, I'm gonna drill that little 1/4 inch hole first. I'm gonna do it here on this board. I'm gonna drill 1/4 inch hole all the way through the board. Then I'm gonna drill the tap con cement drill bit into the concrete. After that, then I'll take this and I'll just drill halfway through this top board here. That way when I run the tap con in, it can go down past the surface of the top of the board, because it's only 1.5 inches long, and that's how thick the board is. So if I don't do that, it won't go into the concrete. Our tap cons, we got our bit, we got all we need is the tap con. Here they are. Bingo. Bingo. How many do we got? We got 5. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. Do 1 on each end board, on each end, right? Because this is identical on both sides. So there's one of these on both sides. We'll anchor this to concrete on both sides. So that's 2 tap cons. And we'll do 3 in this, just like we did that board that runs along the front of the slab. Hey, if you guys are watching, throw me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Getting bitten up by the bugs out here, mosquitoes in Ohio. The humidity is about 128%. Alright, so we'll unplug our saw and plug in our drill. We might have to plug you guys into the charger here soon. Which honestly, I might be able to do right now. Probably be a good idea to just do that. Alright, what we got? Trying to get the charger over here so we don't die. Just give me that light. Just give me that light. And pass it on. I said it's the Baccarat or whatever he says. I'm going to a Boca Raton. I don't know what he says. Pocket full of bubble gum. I don't know what he says. What's he say? Tell me. What's he say, chat? What's his name? Pitbull. Just give me a light. What's he say? Come on. What's he say? Just give me a light. And what? And what? And pass the what? I'm gonna need to twist this board when we go to anchor it. Huh. How am I gonna hold that twist? I guess I have to drill a board into it and twist it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I had to take a board, right? This board here is twisted like this. I don't know if you can kind of tell down here. It's kind of tweaked. So I'm getting ready to anchor it to the concrete. If I leave it twisted like this, my bit will go in sideways, and if I anchor it, I'll never be able to get that flat. So what you'd want to do is twist this flat before you did the anchor, and that's going to require drilling a board into this like a big lever and pushing on it while you drill this hole to twist it. You can relax it, get your tap con ready, twist it back, and whammy, it should keep it twisted in the right spot. So I guess we'll try that. I don't know. I'm running out of hardware, I think. Now I got a couple left. not dead in the water just yet. Alright guys, yeah, we got a couple options here. We got a couple options for boards and screws. Oh, you guys are. I need to get a camera that follows me around or something, so you guys can. Man, I'm gonna get this thing up here. It's like a baka rock. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll try to get you guys out of here. Oh yeah, still there. God, I hate how this thing zooms. I do not know how to work it. Alright, we need to get y'all back. Get back. Oh no, we're still doing that hole though. I guess if y'all want to see that. Alright, locked in. I'm not playing games no more. Alright, we're gonna do what we talked about doing. Now we're gonna twist that board as soon as we find another screw. We gotta have one more screw. We got a screw. We do. Alright. You guys can't see any of the action when you're looking in the corner like that, but not really anything going on. Got a board now. Here we go. We gotta get the screw out of this thing, because this is one of our last screws. Stuck on the board. You guys even able to see what I'm doing at all? Anyone watching? Sorry guys. I'm trying to get the screw out. Alright, the idea here, I'm just going to screw this in here. And then when I go to, here, just watch. Alright, yeah. See, I'm twisting it flat. So I'm going to use that to twist it flat wire, drill the tap con. And this one does not need to go as deep. Thank God. Man, what a pain in the ass that is. So if we're going halfway through the board, we only got to go in 3/4 of an inch. Sounds good to me. Alright, try to make sure you guys get a view here, because I got to push on that board. Maybe even scoot it over so I can bang on it with. that's as good as it's gonna get. Make sure you're on hammer time. I'm gonna stand on this thing, make it easier, because I gotta put my weight into the damn bit. I don't know if you guys can see me there. You guys able to see me? Alright. Alright, guaranteed deep enough. Alright, so now we drill 3/4 of an inch into the board. That's about an inch or 3/4. Then we take our tap con. Oh, and that is the wrong size. Find the size. It's like a 1/4 inch drive. Oh, my calf is burning. Alright, hopefully when I tighten this down and I let up on this board, it don't spring back. I'll be pissed. That's pretty good. I don't know what happened down here though. Well, I don't think that's in the concrete at all. Oh, that's right. I know why. I know why. That's alright, I got a fix for that. Alright, the reason it didn't tighten up and hold the board flush is because I drilled a 1/4 inch, or like a 3/16 hole for a 3/16 tap con, and this is like a 1/4 inch tap con. So now there's slack in that hole, and I'm going to fill it with trimmer string. Yes, that's right, trimmer string. I'll show you what I mean. Let me grab some. It's 2 minutes away. Oh, I might actually have some right here from using yesterday. No. Let me go inside and grab some real quick. Alright, I'm back. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I really do. Nobody's watching, of course not. Not after walking away from it What's up, fellas? Doing some construction. I drilled the wrong size hole for my Tapcon, so I gotta fill the freaking hole with trimmer string. Yeah, that's right, trimmer string. Some you know, nylon bushing, basically. Alright, give me a hot minute. We'll get into view. Here, I'm gonna unplug you from the charger, get you up where you can see something. I'm trying to set up my drink, you know what I mean? I need a drink. Cut me off a piece of trimmer string. You're like, trimmer string, what? Alright, here we go. Probably thinking, what the hell? The hell is this crazy ass doing? Hey! Alright, we might need to cut a little off of that. Let's cut it in half, we'll just drop it in there. Both ends. Whoop! No, that's not a good idea. We better shove it down in there. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, right in your way. You couldn't see anything if you wanted to. Alright, now you can see what's going on. Alright, we're trying to keep this board straight. Keep it from twisting. That last didn't tighten up. Doesn't seem like that tightened up either. Well, I don't know. Maybe it needs to be tighter. Not tight enough. Let's see if it works this time. Let's just strip it. Doing nothing. Ain't doing diddly. Oh well. It'll keep it from getting kicked out, you know? See if we can get one to do anything here. I'm probably gonna go along this edge here and sweep. You know, I'm gonna go along this edge here and sweep real quick to get all the crap out of there, so that when I shove that board in there, it's not stuck behind there forever. So let me go grab a broom, and it'll only take 2 seconds. And running them anchors in shouldn't take long either. Alright. Lickety split. Alright guys, I think I'm going to cut it here. Seems like too many people are watching. I don't know, maybe I'll keep going at it. Screw it. We'll give it a shot, see if anybody picks back up. I haven't been doing anything. That's why nobody's watching. You gotta be doing stuff for people to watch. Alright, we're going to knock this out. I'm not going to play around. Appreciate you guys say hi, you know. I'm taking a break for a second here at the camera, so if I can answer any questions or see any funny comments you might be leaving. I appreciate a thumbs up, any support you can give, subscribe. We usually do car related content, but working on the deck tonight, so figured we'd give it a shot and see what the audience thinks. But I know it's pretty late and there's probably not too many people on YouTube, so. And if they are, they're probably not watching construction. Alright, I'm gonna get back at it. Oh my God, back at it again. I'm about to drill through this slab with a concrete drill so I can run this Tapcon in. And we're gonna have to space out. Well, let's see if we can get it done. Bring my light over and my power supply. All right, we'll do it. All we gotta do is run this bit in here. Got enough drill behind it. Looks like we're in a good spot on both ends. Oh, I didn't go through yet. I gotta get the other drill just to get through the last little bit there, so I'm not going through wood. Oh, guys, I'm beat. I've been working all day. It's like 10:30. I've been out in the hot sun all day in Ohio, the hot, humid. Why I'm so damn skinny. How's a guy supposed to gain any weight when he sweats for 13 hours a day? Not easy being super active. There was not much in there. Oh, gotta be hammer drill time. I must have drilled right into a rock again. God, this concrete has got too many rocks in it. how they're supposed to go in. Alright, let me get a couple pieces of drink in there. Know what you're thinking? String, what? String. Oh. Yeah, I got the wrong tap con and the wrong drill bit, so that's why we're doing this. Works. Works. My impact driver for the tap con. Alright, here we go. If you guys are watching, please throw me a thumbs up. Please, I've been working all day. Not on live, but I appreciate any support you can give me. That would be great. Shit. Are you kidding me? It broke off? What? It broke. I guess they're too wimpy. Try this again. Man, I can't believe it. What a pain. I'm just not having good luck tonight. Man, this is disappointing. How many times am I going to have to do this? Again, I guess. Man, one more time. If it don't work out this time, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna have to get bigger tap con, I guess. And that damn drill doesn't turn the right way every time. For some odd reason. Alright, this is the last one, folks. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this one works. It worked. Not the most super stable, but it's in there. God. I guess we'll hold off on that. I mean, I guess we could put a couple more of these little weak guys in here. I had to come back later and put in a couple bigger ones, you know. But I don't know. I gotta move on to a couple top boards. I guess we can throw one in there. I'll cut a 2x4 down and we'll span it across this distance here, because that's really what I need to do to get to a good stopping point where I wanted to get. Here, I'll show you guys, give you a good perspective here. Alright, so we got this board here. We got that board there. Our deck boards are going to be running this length. And so the idea of this board in the slab and this board in the slab is to hold the ends of a couple boards that span across here. So we'll go ahead and put a couple in. Shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't be too hard to do. All we have to do is measure their length and cut them and screw them in. If you guys are watching, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. We usually do car content, but you know, hey, we're working on a deck today, so figured I'd do a live and see what the audience thought. It's kind of a response we get. But I'm gonna grab a 2x4 and I'm gonna lay it out here and figure out where exactly I want it in this span here to work with my 6-foot deck boards. Get you up here, that would be a little better. Anybody watching? Is there anybody out there? Say hey. What's up? How you guys doing today? Alright, I'm gonna bring that light back here so we can see better. We can measure this board here and know what length it needs. I do need to take this out of that board though. Move this light. Alright fellas, I'll start cutting boards. I gotta grab it. 8-footer and a 10-footer left. Got 2 8-footers and a 10-footer. Oh, I need a 10-footer for this. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm tired. I gotta do some math. Looks like I got one loyal fan. I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe, guys. I'm gonna close it out for the night, but I will post videos on this project. I got a video I'm putting together of what I've done over there for that. I might do a live of me splitting some wood tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in seeing projects get done live and videos, get to know me, and I'm always busy doing something, so you know, I'm down to bring you guys along for the ride. I learned most of my stuff from watching YouTube videos, so I know they can learn a lot from watching people work. So if you're interested, please subscribe. Thank you so much for the support. Please give me a thumbs up before I close out the video. Maybe watch it later. Automotive Mayhem. Don't forget about me. See you guys.